Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be reviewing these 9003, or also known as H4 LED replacement bulbs from Auxito. A link to these will be included in the video description, and I'll be testing these on a 2001 Toyota Tacoma. As you can see, the lights come neatly packed in a well-presented package. On the outside of the box, you'll have the product specifications such as the operating voltage between 9 to 30 volts, IP67 rating, 6000K color temperature, operating temperature between negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 176 degrees Fahrenheit, 50,000 operating hours, and aluminum housing. They have a thinner frame profile, making the light emitting radius much closer to a halogen bulb. This not only maximizes output and performance, but also provides a clean beam output. Included in the box will be fabric gloves in order to help with the installation, along with an installation manual. This is a generic manual which applies to their various bulbs available. You'll have two LED replacement bulbs in the box as well. As you can see, they are finished in a silver aluminum construction. There are 4 diodes on each light, 2 for the low beam and 2 for the high beam. Also included in the construction is cooling fans. You can see the blades exposed just below the diode, along with vent holes on the side. On the rear you can see the 3 terminals, which is a plug-and-play setup. No modifications are required in order to install these. While some LED replacement bulbs do have adjustments, this one here is designed so there's no need for that. It's simply installed and you're ready to go. Here's a comparison between the halogen and LED replacement. As you can see, they are roughly the same size. The filament and diode position are similar as well, which provides a very close beam pattern with reference to the reflector. These have a smart IC driver with 100 watt rating, making them work in most vehicles without any radio interference problems, CAN bus ready, and preventing the chance of any errors or warning lights on your vehicle. Start by opening the hood of the truck. Just to give you a quick view before accessing the bulbs. You'll need to go in behind the rear of the light, remove the light plug, and then remove the large rubber grommet. It can be hard to see due to the tight space, but I'll show you both sides. That electrical connector from the rear of the bulb just pulls straight off. Then grab onto the tab for the rubber grommet, pull upward and back at the same time. This will allow you to disconnect it from the rear of a light housing. Once you have a view of the rear of the bulb, the last step of the removal is unclipping that metal retainer. It'll have a tang on the one side, push it in, then pull it out and rotate. The bulb can be removed then. Also make note of its orientation. Make sure your hands are clean when installing the new LED replacement. Insert it into the housing in the correct position. There are 3 tangs on the outside, which are different sizes and only fits in one orientation. Clip in that metal retainer. This will hold that LED into place. Before installing that rubber grommet, you can give it a quick test. Install the rubber grommet. There will be text printed on it which says top. This faces up. Ensure that rubber grommet is clipped into place. This keeps any dirt or moisture out of the lens. It also pushes around the outside of the LED assembly. Finally is plugging in that electrical connector for the light. Again, this only has one orientation. Here's a quick view comparison between the original halogen and the new LED replacement. As you can see, we do have a 6000K color rating as mentioned previously. You can see the LED has a much quicker startup time. It also comes up to full brightness almost instantly, unlike the halogen bulb. You can see the intensity isn't much more than compared to the halogen bulb, therefore it's not causing any visibility issues for fellow motorists. I am cycling through the low and high beam settings. Now for the opposite side for additional angles in case it was harder to see the first time. Unplug that electrical connector from the rear of the light bulb. Again is removing that rubber grommet. Grab onto the tab, pull up, and then pull back, disconnecting it from the light assembly. Push in that metal retainer, pull it up, and then swing it out. Remove the old halogen bulb. Ensure that LED is in the correct orientation and then install it into the headlight assembly. Clip that metal retainer wire and ensure that light is seated correctly. Install that rubber grommet around the light and onto the headlight assembly. Make sure the top lettering is facing up. And as a final step, plug in that electrical connector. Once done, here you can see what it looks like with both new LED bulbs replaced in the headlights. And finally is a view at night from the vehicle looking at it. Here I'm cycling between the driving lights, low beams, and high beams. You can see the white light does greatly improve the visibility along with a higher lumen rating. We can easily see more detail on the road, and this will reduce eye fatigue when driving at night and also helps avoid any obstacles or hazards. Even with the different style bulbs, the design of these particular LED replacements do have a similar pattern to the halogen bulbs. Now for a view head-on at the vehicle. As you can see, there is a much more crisp light pattern. It also improves the visual aspect of the vehicle. Even during the day, the vehicle will be easier to see to any oncoming motorists, therefore improving your safety. With the quick startup time of LEDs, it'll allow you to improve visibility in a last-minute situation. And as a last step with a road test. You can see the comparison between the halogen and LED replacements. I am using the stock housings as well. I have been testing these for a little while and haven't found any issues where oncoming motorists were flashing their headlights. These bulbs are rated for 20,000 lumens as a pair and have 50,000 hour lifespan. They are extremely easy to install, no modifications are required for your vehicle. They have a compact design, 12,000 RPM fans, and 90-degree turning thermal fluid, which improves the lifespan of the lights by keeping them cool. The high beams and low beams are all in one assembly, so they have a direct plug and play. Overall, I'm extremely happy with these lights. Living out in the country, there can be quite a bit of hazards on the road at night. Especially with no street lights, these will maximize your visibility at night when driving down any dark country roads. They help reduce eye fatigue at night, will help you see road signs easily, and greatly improve visibility regardless if you're using the low or high beams. Have you purchased these products in the past? Please be sure to share your experiences in the comments below. New videos are released every week on my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button, it's a huge help to me, and if you're not a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.